Hello everybody, my name is Loopy12 and today I'm going to be talking to you about Phantasialand, and I'm going to give you a little review on it. Now, this is the first video in a 3-part series. The episode 2 is going to be a review on Europa Park, and episode 3 is going to be comparing both theme parks. Now, I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in quite a long time. A lot has been going on, but I thought I'd come back with cheeky little couple videos, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Anyways, yeah, today's video is going to be a Phantasialand review. I'm going to be speaking to you about the ride, what I enjoyed, what I disliked, giving you a well-rounded and, well-rounded opinion on the park. This is my opinion. If you have your own opinion, please leave it down in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe and hit the like. It is greatly appreciated. Anyways, let's get started. Now, to begin, the park is absolutely beautiful. Its theming is incredible. Throughout the entire park, there is not one bit without brilliant theming. But the park is very, very small. Probably not their, well, it is kind of their fault, but still, it is a very small park, and you can walk it in about not even 10 minutes. Which, not complaining, obviously, a lot less exercise to do, but still, it's small, and which means that there can't be that much to do. With 3 big coasters, and then with a brilliant lineup of smaller coasters, it really is an amazing park, and how they've done it is just incredible. Now, the ride lineup, if you look on pay-per-view, there is, I was going to say nothing special, but there is quite a lot special there. Obviously, you've got the world's only launched flying coaster, Fly, which, located in Rookburg in the park, is a really good ride. It's Vekoma's beta version of it, I guess, tester version, and, well, it is good. On most days, on my first 2 days there, it only had a 15-minute queue, which I'm not complaining about. On the last day I was there, it did get a little bit more busy, and I believe I queued for about 45 minutes for it, but it was a hot day, it was beautiful weather. But yeah, no, it's a beautiful ride. In my top 10, I put it at number 5. But due to the fact that it can be a bit uncomfortable on the shoulders, but a flying coaster obviously will have that issue. The ride itself is amazing, and both launches are incredible. But the second launch to me is a bit lackluster. You can feel the boost when you're under the ground, but when you come up into going over into, well, that sort of airtime hill, you don't feel it. It's like a lift hill virtually, which it does kind of upset me a bit. But apart from that, the ride is really, really good. But one thing, make sure your restraint is pushed down nice and tight, or else you can be flying around in there. But apart from that, it is a really good ride. Now let's move on to the ride you're all seeing now on your screens. Taron, what a beast! It is an incredible ride. I put it as number 1. It is my world's favourite ride. It's just incredible. I remember we didn't do it on the first day, I did it on the second day. I was staying in one of the hotels, so we went right there. We was on pretty much right at the front of the queue. And I remember all rides open at 10, so we were standing there for about an hour, which I think is a bit bad, but still, no. We stood there, and wow. I remember we queued for the front row, because there was hardly anyone in it. We got on and we ride it. What a ride. It is just incredible. It was amazing. That first and both launches are so powerful. It's just amazing. And then just going through all the terrain, going throughout Klugheim, it's incredible, and I absolutely loved it. I put it right at number 1. That first ride, I fell in love with it. And then I remember, obviously it picked up, well, not a ridiculously long queue, but about a 45-minute queue, and all 3 days we was there. So we really didn't want to have to queue for it. But We come back at the end of the day and we did re-ride it. I think we got about a row 3 thing, I think a row 3 seat, and well, it had the exact same. It was incredible. If you are going to visit Phantasialand, it is a must ride. The queues can get a bit long on hot days, but that doesn't matter. It is so worth it. And well, not the last big coaster, but the 3 main ones. Black Mamba. Now, what a ride it was. Absolutely fantastic ride. I absolutely loved it. But my style, people were comparing it to Nemesis. That is nowhere near as good as Nemesis. I'm sorry. It's interacting with the terrain. Yeah. But it's not the same as Nemesis. Nemesis just has something different about it that makes it so much better. So, personally, I was very upset because everyone was going, oh, it's as good as Nemesis, it's so good. I didn't find it that good. It was a good ride, don't get me wrong, but it didn't get in the top 10, which I really thought it could have got 9th or even 10th maybe, but it just didn't. And I was very disappointed in it. But no, it was a good ride. It was a really good ride. Had fun on it. Little bit on, I think one turn, I did just gently bump my head into them quite hard restraints. But that was it, pretty much. It was fast, it was intense, you picked up a lot of G's. On that first drop, I thought I was going to black out. I can't lie, I genuinely thought I was going to black out. But I didn't. It was good, I enjoyed the entire ride. Now, moving on to something which annoys me. This is where I think the park fall with their rapids. Mystery Quest is bad. I don't think I got that name right. I can't lie, I don't think I got the name right. I'm trying to think of the name. I can't remember the name. Sorry. But the rapids is ridiculous. The queue for it, 75 minutes, I think was pretty much the lowest it got on quiet days. Because of its system, its lift hill system. The problem is I think you can fit about 9 riders in there. And about this every 10 seconds. It's such poor capacity. For a good ride, don't get me wrong, it was a really good ride. But to queue an hour and 30 minutes pretty much is so not worth it. It's short and you don't get that wet. Well, I didn't get that wet. Other people got absolutely soaked, but I did not get that wet on it, and it was really hot, and I was really hoping to cool off. But I didn't, which I'm very annoyed about. But we're going to forget that. We're going to move on to the other water ride, Chiapas. What a beautiful ride. The theming, the drops, the backwards section when you go in there, the music, it had me dancing every single time. I was staying in the hotel, so I got a fast pass for that, so I didn't have to queue in any of the days. Because, well, on the hot days it did pick up quite a queue. But, other than that, it was a good ride. That drop at the end is war. You sit at the front, you'll get soaked. I got soaked every time. Well, I sat at the back, and then, I think, one from the back. So I didn't really have much variation there. But, it didn't matter, because I got soaked every single time. That backwards drop, my back was like, running down there. Such a brilliant ride. Absolutely loved it. If you go to the park, that is another must ride. Absolutely fantastic. Let's head on to Windsor's Fear and Force. They're little spinning coasters. They're different. Don't get me wrong, they're different and I like it. But if you look in at, well, I'd say they're not as good as most spinners out there, but I think one of my favourite spinners has to be Dragon's Fury, located at Chesington. I absolutely love that one. But if you don't want any spoilers, skip ahead a little bit. I'm going to just say what's in the ride. But the lift hill on it as well, I think is really good, especially if you go backwards down it. It's really intense. And also then the different set pieces where you move to the side and then you rock backwards and forwards. I believe, Force is when you go to the side. And then Fear is when you do the tilt. I think Fear's drop from the lift hill is incredible. I remember flying out my seat. Brilliant ride. But yeah, I think all rides at the park are insanely good. I'm running out of time here. I'm very sorry. But yeah, really good. theme park, 100% would recommend visiting. Anyways, yeah, credit to all the videos in the description below. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I shall see you all